Hi friends, I'm very happy to meet you all again. Guys, during this quarantine period, one of the biggest chores facing by us is our EB bill. And of course, now only we are somewhat thinking about the EB consumption charge after seeing the tremendous change in our EB bill. In this video, we are going to understand the EB tariff details given by our Tamil Nadu Electricity Board, and by using that details, we are going to construct a simple tabular form regarding the EB consumption charge. Afterwards, we may conclude our video by writing a program to calculate EB consumption charge in C programming language. Okay, let us get into the video of today. This is the tariff details given by the government. Here, the first column provides the units consumed by us. The tariff charges is divided into two, fixed and subsidy. Fixed charge is just like a rent to be paid for consuming the electricity, and subsidy refers to the amount paid by the government instead of us. In Tamil, we call it as Maniyam. Okay, we may note that whatever be the units consumed, for the first 100 units, cost per unit is Rs 1.5. So for the first 100 units, cost Rs 150. That one is equal to the subsidy amount. That's what the government is saying, that the initial 100 units is free of cost. Let us modify these details in a simple format. Suppose the units consumed is less than 100, we all having zero fixed charge. Then there will be no charges due to the subsidy. Yes, now if the units consumed ranges between 101 and 200, we may calculate the charge by splitting the units into two parts. That is, the first one is cost for initial 100 units, and the next is the cost for the units exceeding the 100 units, so that it equals Rs 20 the fixed charge plus 0 into 100 the cost for initial 100 units plus units minus 100 into 1.5, that is the cost for the units exceeding the 100 units. So the charge is simplified as Rs 20 plus units minus 100 into 1.5. Okay, now if the range of the units consumed is from 201 to 500, then in this case we may calculate the charge by splitting it into three parts. That is, first one for first 100 units, secondly for the next 100, and for the units exceeding 200. Hence, its charges is Rs 30 the fixed amount plus 100 into 0 for the first 100 plus 100 into 2 plus units minus 200 into 3. That is, it reduces to Rs 230 plus units minus 200 into 3. Similarly, for the last case, we again calculate the charge by partitioning the units into three parts. For first 100, for next 100, then for the next 300, and finally for the units exceeding 500. Here the charge is Rs 50 plus 100 into 0 plus 100 into 3.5 plus 300 into 4.6 plus units minus 500 into 6.6. And that is Rs 1780 plus units minus 500 into 6.6. So guys, I think this tabular form will be more convenient for us to calculate the EB bill easily. Okay, now by using this tabular column, let us write the C program to calculate the EB consumption charge. We may note that multi-path decisions are involved in this problem. So, in C programming language, we may make the use of else-if ladder. The syntax for else-if ladder is as follows. Generally, it will be having n conditions and n plus 1 statements. Whenever the if statement is encountered, it will check the condition 1 given inside the parenthesis next to it. If the condition 1 is true, it will execute the statement 1 immediately next to it, and then it will skip the remaining statements inside the ladder and will move on to the statement X. Suppose condition 1 is not true, then it will check the condition 2. If the condition 2 is true, it will execute statement 2 and then it will go to statement X as seen before. If condition 2 is also not true, it will go with the next condition. It will repeat until the nth condition. If the nth condition also fails, it will execute the default statement and then the statement X. This is the snapshot taken from this Turbo C++ software. In this program, the ladder has 3 conditions and 4 statements. Based on the inputs, it will print the consumption charge, and these are the outputs obtained for different values of units consumed. Thank you. Have a nice day.